Joy is in Kyle on KLBJ. Hi, Joy.
Hi. I am looking for something that I can invest in, and I would love the idea of investing in real estate. It's something that I did years ago just as a landlord situation. What I'd really love to do is buy a house, fix it up, and basically flip it. That's something I've never done before, and I'm wondering if even trying something like that right now in the current climate is feasible, or should I wait until we get more of a rebound in the real estate market?
Well, there is a rebound happening. And the only problem about fixing and flipping is your competition are people who are contractors and who do this for a living. It's kind of like the foreclosure market where you have people trying to invest in foreclosures, and you've got experts working 72 hours a week on researching these homes. So
Okay.
I'm not going to discourage anybody that wants to invest in real estate, buy a good deal, turn around, fix it, and flip it. It's just that you need to put together a team of professionals that you can trust that will be able to help you guide you through that first process. The first one will be the most difficult. And once you put together your team of experts that are have your best interests in mind, then things can happen a little bit better. You also want to make sure you're well prepared with reserves. Make sure your budget in good shape, because there's a lot of rehab contractors that got kind of caught short in this last turnaround, and so that can also open up potential opportunities as we move out of this market that's had its downturn. So it's basically you really have to know your market and your sub-markets and your micro markets. And so basically research, and then get involved with your trusted advisors, people that are your best interests in mind.
Okay. And as far as that advisory team, I assume the first person I would want to try to get in touch with is going to be a real estate agent that it knows about investment real estate. Is that correct?
You want to work with somebody who's in the area of expertise. For instance,
Okay.
I call it demographics and geographics. If you're going to buy a fixer and flipper in Kyle, you want to find the best person that's the trusted person that does investment properties for the Kyle area, that knows that area backwards and forwards and has experience with it. Oftentimes, it depends on which trusted advisor you get a hold of. Once you find a good trusted advisor, let's say it may be a trusted lender or a trusted title company, they will often connect you with people that they trust. And we've had a lot of problem in the recent years with real estate and real estate brokers. In fact, by the Harris poll, are on the top 3 of least trusted professionals out there. And fortunately, there are some really good ones, but you have to research and find them. It'll make your life a lot easier.
Okay. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Joy, thanks for your phone call. Listen, I'm going to ask you to expand on that for just a minute, Ken. A team of professionals, someone you can trust. It's always difficult, especially when you're starting from scratch. How do you find somebody that you really trust? What are some of the best ways to go about doing that?
Well, part of it has to do with you got to deal with a person that has a track record. And that's really important because this is a high attrition business. There's a lot of the agents are down by almost 1/3, realtors that have gotten out of the market. And those that are long timers like me is going to stay in the market and just ride these waves out and actually capitalize as the other agents get out of the business that shouldn't be there because they're just not fully got their act together. They're the ones that can cause a little bit of a trouble along the way. Oftentimes, to find the trusted person, you get a referral from somebody who's had a very good experience, maybe a parent, relative, coworker. We're big on referrals, and we all try to get 80-90% of our business from referrals because the trust level goes way through the roof. When somebody says, you got to go and work with this guy or this gal because I trust her, so therefore you can trust her. So oftentimes searching around for people who've had an excellent, good experience with their particular professionals. A lot of times when I'm referring out, I will call ancillary businesses to find a good realtor. I'll call a mortgage company and a title company in that particular area and say, who is the guy or gal that is the one you would put your mom with or your daughter with to buy a house.
It's 1247 here on Real Estate Radio with David McMillan on KLBJ. We're taking your phone calls this afternoon. 836-0590 or toll free 877-590-KLBJ. More of your phone calls coming right up. Stick around.